Okay, everybody, I want to thank everybody for being out here today. Appreciate both teams, you guys getting together to do this. Thank the Lord we got a nice day. It was supposed to be rain, and it looks like it's going to be pretty nice. So we might get a little wet, but it's going to be pretty nice. So this all got started. Me and a couple friends of mine, we do a podcast about the Reds. It's called Three Old Reds Fans. We have a good time talking about the Reds. And we got to learn about Bumpus Jones. And I knew he was from Cedarville. I didn't know all the history of it. And we're going to hear a little bit about the history of that and today. So we're here to have a good time, and hopefully a few other people show up and watch you guys play. And so today is really about celebrating the past, and we're just thankful that you guys are here to do that. Many thanks to our mayor here in town, Bob Fudge, who's also plays for the Iron Horses, right?
Right.
And so I had sent him a message, said, hey, we'd like to do something about this. And he said, well, I play vintage baseball, and I had no idea. So one thing led to another, and here we are. And just a really neat thing that's come together. So I appreciate his getting you guys together to do this today and doing a proclamation for Bumpus Jones Day. And I'm going to turn it over to Bob, and he's going to read a proclamation, and we'll get started and enjoy watching you guys play.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. All right, so I got a proclamation. I'm going to do some proclaiming. All right. So whereas the Village Council of the Village of Cedarville, Ohio believes strongly in recognizing members of the community who represent Cedarville well, and whereas Charles Leander Bumpus Jones was a resident of Cedarville, and whereas Bumpus Jones played most of the 1892 season for such teams as the Joliet Convicts, Atlanta Crackers, and Wilmington Clintons, and whereas Cincinnati Reds coach Charlie Comiskey saw Bumpus Jones pitch against the Reds in an exhibition game on October 12, 1892, and whereas Charles Comiskey was so impressed that he hired Jones to pitch his team's National League season finale against Pittsburgh on October 15, 1892, and whereas Bumpus Jones held the Pittsburgh team without a hit that day, making him the only player in history to ever throw a no-hitter in his Major League debut. Therefore, I hereby proclaim October 15th, 2017 as Bumpus Jones Day in the village of Cedarville, Ohio.
Rah!
Well, that would have been up in my first
We shall allow our visitors a chance to strike first, sir.
You gentlemen will please strike here first.
All the Iron Horses actually have names dating back to railroad history. Fireman was the guy that had to prepare the engine overnight, get the tender all ready, get all the lubrication done on the engine. Sounded a lot like coach. If I don't get everything ready, we don't get to play.
So that's why you came up with that name for yourself.
Yeah, so it's actually a grunt level name, but I think it serves the appropriate purpose of being the bottom guy that serves the rest of the team. This is our second year. Clodbuster's been doing this for 24, 25 years. We've got a lot more history and experience than we do.
So is this just your second year doing it as well, or did you do it with other teams before?
I subbed in one game for another team before and fell in love with it. And there were a couple other guys following the Clodbusters that year, and we decided to try to form our own team. So here we are.
And what do you love about this?
The camaraderie, bigger than anything else. It's a game. You want to win, you want to do your best, you want to hustle, you want to work. But at the end of the game, you sit down with the other team and have fellowship with them. And they don't serve attitudes, they don't serve better than now issues. We're just here to enjoy the game, the festivities, or whatever we're part of.
And along with and then about the guys on your team, how close do you guys? Is this you guys get real close and everything?
We've been getting closer and closer. I mean, we were friends before, but you stand out here and get your finger broke or whatever, and your friends are around you supporting you. So you grow closer together as you travel 2.5 miles down to Lexington, Kentucky, and back to play doubleheader, or over to Canal Fulton, or wherever we need to go, and put up with bad weather and injuries and I mean, you get tested as a group, you grow as a group.
Why are you called Rooftop?
In my younger days, when I played for the Muffins, we were on a bus trip and we went to, we played the Salmons in, I think, Gary, Indiana. And they had like a, on the outfield, they had like a sawmill building. I kind of hit the roof of it, which is no big deal because it wasn't that far of a shot. The next night we played west of Chicago, some place called Civil War Camp. And there's this house way out there, and just one of the days where just things were right, and I just crushed it and hit off the roof of the house. I was shocked, the world was shocked. So then it kind of stuck, that Rooftop.
That's a great nickname. That's kind of the nickname you want to have.
Exactly.
In my younger days, no.
In your younger days. But that was playing this kind of ball?
Yeah, with the Muffins. It kind of started with the Muffins, and they were trying to draw in visitors to the village there in Columbus behind the museum. So they kind of just draw in, give you something different, you know, and it just totally grown from there.
So you finally got the bat, and what just happened?
You hit it so hard.
But sometimes, this is a lost art, not to be mean to the youth of today. You survey your field and take like, is there an opening right field, you go to right. If there's a good chance to go straight away, deep, you go, you know, you try to position sometimes. And I thought, you know, situation, we have an obstacle out in kind of right center. I thought, well, I'll use that to my advantage. And I hit it that way. I thought I was going to make it over top of it, but I didn't. One guy hit it and muffed it, but it bounced up and another guy caught it. So it did not strike the ground more than twice. So I am out. I love baseball. I love all the forms of baseball. I umpired high school baseball for 20 plus years. You know, I played high school. I played a lot of softball. I love history. And this is kind of more, started out, it's more relaxing, more fun, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can go home with more friends, and win or loss doesn't matter as much, you know? But I just really enjoy the wood bat,
Right up the middle.
some of the places it takes you, some of the people you meet. It's a really neat thing. There's some friends I've had for 20 years.
On Bumpus Jones Day, it was our pleasure to come out here and support our Dayton brethren over here. Earl, thank you for the kind words. We're glad that you guys are part of the Dayton team now. Gentlemen, 3 hearty huzzahs for our worthy opponents. Equal iron hoses. Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!